The Robinair 92500 transmission oil exchanger provides an easy, efficient, and safe way to replace automatic transmission fluid. This reduces the risk of vehicle damage by harmful contaminants and restores the oil's properties. In this video, we'll show you the many advantages of using the Robinair 92500 transmission oil exchanger in your shop. The 92500 is designed with you in mind. We will discuss many features, attributes, and benefits of the 92500 and discuss in detail different modes of operation. We will show you why it is the premier automatic transmission fluid exchanger on the market today. It can save time and help you realize more profits on your ATF service. Let us first turn our attention to a basic overview of the 92500 and briefly discuss the three main modes of operation: dipstick only, dipstick cooler, and cooler line only. Dipstick only mode. When it comes to speed and convenience, the Robinair 92500 in dipstick mode is unparalleled for speed, accuracy, and ease of operation. Fluid extraction and replacement is accomplished through the dipstick tube of the vehicle. Old fluid is extracted through the black hose, and new fluid is replaced through the red hose. The white nylon tube we call the straw is the final tube through which the extraction and fill process takes place. After the straw is inserted into the dipstick tube, the unit starts an initial drain of old fluid contained in the pan. The 92500 removes the fluid from the pan in this first step and ensures the percentage of new to old fluid is higher in the finished process. Several benefits are realized in the dipstick only mode. Convenience. No fittings to tap into. The time in the service bay is minimal. You are not at the mercy of the vehicle's transmission pump. This is a big advantage over competitive machines that rely on the vehicle's transmission pump to perform the exchange. The 92500's internal pump, control valves, and software ensure consistency and accuracy. Additionally, all fluid is exchanged through the straw. The technician does not have to touch hot lines or possibly burn himself on a hot manifold. Dipstick cooler mode. This mode combines extraction of fluid from the cooler lines with fluid replacement through the dipstick tube. The unique patented selector valve assembly helps us to achieve this. The cooler line connection uses only the black tube of the system to extract old fluid and the straw to replace fresh transmission oil. The initial action in this mode is to drain the pan. While this process is happening, the tech can connect to the cooler lines. We use the 92500's positive displacement gear pump to fill new fluid. The vehicle's transmission pump helps to push out old fluid. Our gear pump is much more robust than the diaphragm pumps found on competitors' machines. The control valves and software regulate accurate fluid transfer. Two benefits realized in the dipstick cooler line mode are a more complete exchange of the transmission oil. We'll explain how later in this video. Time saving, because you can drain the pan while making the cooler line connections, and then complete the service through the cooler lines. Cooler line mode. The cooler line mode connections are made to the vehicle in a traditional manner. Follow along as the 92500 steps you through the service. It doesn't matter what your personal preference is, using the 92500 means you will never turn away an ATF service opportunity. All the connectors for the cooler line mode are conveniently located on the back of the machine in this tidy storage area. Now let's focus on the operation of the Robinair 92500 transmission oil exchanger. On the control panel, we see a variety of function controls and LED readouts. The user interface is easy to understand and clearly labeled. Function keys provide the technician with a very user-friendly faceplate of operation. High-intensity LEDs and UV filters provide maximum visibility in shop light or direct sunlight. Another great attribute of the 92500 is the flow meters. These meters monitor flow of fluids and act as a sight gauge, giving visual indications of the exchange process. The Robinair 92500 transmission oil exchanger is truly designed with you in mind. The convenience and speed it offers will help your technicians perform ATF service safely, quickly, and efficiently. Let's take a closer look at the layout of the control panel. New fluid in displays amount of fluid added. Replaced fluid out displays amount of fluid extracted. Up-down arrows adjusts amount of fluid in or out in 1/10 quart increments. Mode indicators identifies procedures available. Select button selects the desired mode or procedure. Enter button accepts mode and starts the ATF exchange. Transfer indicators indicates the transfer that is presently taking place. On-off power switch turns the unit on and off. In case of emergency, the pause abort button is installed. Press pause abort once to pause an operation. Consult the owner's manual for details of use. If you select the wrong mode, press and hold the pause abort button to discontinue operations and reset the unit.